Good morning, Craig Howard here. I'm going to try to do this morning. I'm still not quite up to par, but I'm better than I have been, and it looks like I'm headed the right direction. Although you can tell I'm still kind of congested and plugged up, and my throat's still a little scratchy. I read about an electrician, guy who owned his own electrical firm in Kansas City, Missouri, and he was discouraged with the idea that uh, so many kids were of the opinion that the trades had no place, that they were of no value, that so many kids thought, I've got to go to college and get a degree at college, and I'm not knocking a college degree. I have mine. But so many kids think they've got to go to college that the trades are being abandoned. In fact, some high schools in some places have actually shut down their shop classes, carpentry classes, electrical classes, and so forth, at a time where we very much need skilled tradesmen and skilled craftsmen. And so his electrical firm started offering full apprenticeships to 2 students a year to bring them on, teach them the trade of being an electrician, get them fully certified, the whole thing, and help move them along the path to becoming a master electrician. It's interesting to me that this trend has followed because people kind of got the idea that being a tradesman, being a plumber, or electrician, a carpenter, one of these things was of less value than being somebody with a college degree, and kind of began to look down their noses at people that didn't have a college degree. Again, I'm not knocking going to college. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a college degree. I'm just saying it doesn't necessarily make you a better person than a person who has their degree as a plumber. In fact, try to find a plumber or a drywall hanger or a carpenter or an electrician. Try to find one, try to get one to come and do some work for you. They're few and far between, they're hard to come by, and they're desperately needed. You know, it's interesting to me that God warns us against looking down on other people. The Bible says in Romans chapter 14, verse 10, why do you pass judgment on your brother? Or why do you despise your brother? For we will all stand before the judgment seat of God. Um, James 4, 11 and 12 says, do not speak evil against another brothers. For one who speaks against his brother or judges his brother speaks evil against the law and judges the law. But if you judge the law, you are not a doer of the law, but a judge. There is only one lawgiver and judge who is able to save and destroy. But who are you to judge your neighbor? Over and over again, the Bible warns us against passing judgment on somebody because of the way they're dressed, because of the job that they do, because of their economic condition, because of the differences that they may have in their upbringing. Now, that doesn't mean that if you see a brother or sister in sin, that you can't look at that person and say, look, the Bible says that you're engaged in, that thing that you're engaged in is sin. I'm not saying that. We can call sin sin. But to think somebody is a lesser person, I've got some kids that come to my church, and I never know what color they're going to walk in, what color hair they're going to have when they walk in the church door. You know what? I kind of envy them sometimes. Wish I could make my hair blue or something like that sometimes. Some of it looks really cool. But, it's about understanding that people are individuals with individual personalities and are going to express themselves in individual ways. And as long as it doesn't cross the line of sin, as long as it doesn't cross into something that God says do not be involved in, then we need to be careful how quickly we look down our nose just because they are living their life just a little different than we do. Something for you to think about this morning. Take care of yourself. I hope I continue to get better and I can be with you again tomorrow. God bless.